Hey guys, welcome to Joe's RC Corner, and today we're going to be working on the Cricket, and as you can see we already got work done, so stay tuned and I'll show you what we accomplished today on the plane. All right guys, so as you can see I'm already covered in paint, and things have already been painted here. So we went ahead and we got some stuff done. We went ahead and we painted the rudder, the flaperons, and we also got the elevator and stab back together again. And there's no clicking in the hinge, so that's awesome. So let me go ahead and turn the camera around and let you see what we got. All right guys, so as you can see the rudder is painted white. In the last video, if you remember what I mentioned, once this is cured, we're going to take this over to the vinyl shop, and I'm going to have them add black checkers to this. So it'll be black and white checkers on the rudder when we get that mounted. I think that's going to look pretty sharp and make the rudder stand out, which is nice. Flaperons, we got those all painted in the olive drab. Those are all looking pretty darn nice. I'm really happy with how they came out. We did have a couple boo-boos, but we did get those fixed. Had some runs over here that I had to sand down and reshoot, but no big deal. We got that fixed and they look nice now. Nobody will see it. It'll be on the top of the flaperon anyway. But yeah, those are all looking really nice. The green came out really good. A couple of blemishes, but all in all, you know, for a military scheme paint job, I think it's pretty good. So looking nice. Now, as you can see, we got the elevator back together. I have some preliminary weights so far. Looks like it's pretty balanced right about here. So what we're gonna have to do is drill those out. We're gonna prime those, check it one more time, and then bolt it together. But yeah, it stays wherever I put it, and it's very smooth. So really happy with that. Now, as you can see, we do have the plates on because now that I got the hinge in, we should be good. And went ahead and added the Viking Power decal on there. I thought that looked pretty sharp. That'll go right here on the fence, and we got both of them on there. And later on, it won't be happening right away, but later on, after we do our first flight, see how everything goes, I have some vortex generators that are going to go on the bottom of the horizontal stabilizer. But yeah, that's looking really sharp, guys. I really like that. Can't wait to get that on the plane, see how it works. The other thing we got done here is we got my end number on the rudder. I can't wait to see this on the plane. That's going to look so sharp. So the yellow, basically what the yellow kind of represents is a serial number that would have been on some of these liaison aircraft. Would have gone onto the rudder, but because the rudder is going to be the checkers, went ahead and just tried to keep it here. They are 3 inches tall. I have measured them, double checked them, so they are legal for the size. So that'll be the end number on the stab there. So that's looking pretty sharp. I do have that on both sides here. We'll get this foam out of the way. There it is on that side too. Looking pretty sharp. All right, so yeah, so that's looking good. I'm really happy with that, guys. Next things what we're going to be working on next week or tomorrow is we did get the wings wiped down with the Scotch-Brite, so those are all prepped and ready. Now it's just going to be a matter of getting them hanging, and once they're hung, then we can go ahead and wipe everything down with the degreaser, and once that's done, we'll be good to go. So I do have to tape off a couple things, so I'm going to tape that off there. Tape that off there. I already got these taped off. And same thing over on this side, we'll tape that off. Do have to do a little bit of sanding right here. I had a spot that I had to fill on my fiberglass fairing that I didn't do last time. We'll have to tape that off. But yeah, everything's looking pretty good. Oh, and I do want to tape these off too. I want to leave these in the aluminum. Yeah, pretty much everything else is going to get painted. So that's all looking pretty sharp, looking good. I can't wait to get the paint on the wings, and then we can get the wings back on the plane once I finish up some of the wiring and get that all buttoned up here. So looking good. Can't wait to get it back together again. It's gonna look pretty nice. So that's the plan, that's where we are, guys. So stay tuned, I'll catch you guys in the morning. Hey guys, and welcome back to the next day, and today we're gonna continue working on the Cricut and painting. So I'm gonna show you what we got done today. We already did a little bit of work here, so stay tuned. I'm gonna turn the camera around and I'll let you see what we got done. All right guys, so I didn't do any time lapse or anything. I just went ahead and got started here. We got the wing painted in the olive drab. Now I'm working on painting off the white section for the D-Day stripes. So as you can see, this went down really nice, and it's already dry to the touch, looking really nice. So I'm thinking about the location for the stripes to be roughly about right here is the start, and here is the end. So that section there, and we're gonna get that taped off. I'm using some low-tack tape, painter's tape to go ahead and do that, and then we're gonna cover up the rest of the wing, because we're gonna spray the white first, let that cure, and then maybe be able to get that black on. I don't know, we have some help coming out, but I'm not sure how much I'll be able to get done, or whether or not we'll be able to get the wings out of here once that's done. So we're gonna go ahead and do that, and I'm gonna get started right now. Okay guys, so welcome back. I'm sorry, apologize for any of the noise here, but we now have the white stripe painted on the wing, and next week what we'll do is we'll tape off the black stripes, evenly spaced, the correct size, and get those painted on. But for right now, this is it. This is all I can do for right now. I verified coverage, looks pretty darn good. I'm really happy with it. And the green and everything came out really nice. I'm really happy with this. Let me get around to the other side. So this is the top of the wing here. And of course, still leaves room over here for the stars and bars on the top, and on the bottom for the other side. Yeah, this came out really beautiful. I can't wait to get this on the plane. Boy, this is gonna look really nice. So we'll space out the black stripes on here next week. So they'll have the two black stripes in there. That'll be the D-Day stripes. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do the hatches in the white. I already painted them olive drab, but that might fall into the area where it's black. So I'm not sure yet, we'll see. That's the pitot tube, and that's the landing light. So we'll figure something out there. But other than that, guys, this is really looking sweet. So that's going to be it for this week, guys. I know there really wasn't a whole lot of content for you guys, but at least some updates here for you. So at least that you can at least see I am working on the plane. We are working on getting this done. So it's going to take a little bit more time. Ran out of primer, so I wasn't able to get the second wing done this week. But we got a lot done on that week. So one wing at a time. Next weekend, we'll do the D-Day stripes and maybe start building the door for the other side of the aircraft. That way, when both wings are done, we can get the wings back on, because really there's not much more I need to do on the fuselage that the wings need to be off for. So we'll see what happens, see what the plan is. But yeah, really happy with this. We'll get the rest of the D-Day stripes on the wing next week, and then hopefully then the primer will show up sometime next week, so we can get that wing finished, prepped, and get that hung in there and do it all over again. So stay tuned, guys, for the next video. Make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Keep building, keep flying now.